Hello everyone, welcome to Alphawisdom. I'm Mystic Cassandria. We're continuing with our discussion this week on the single transverse palmar crease line, earlier known as the simian line. Okay, today we're going to look at the characteristics of when it's low set on the palm and when it's high set on the palm. All right, here we are. Okay, I think we have it. Okay, now here we start with a thin straight line. This, of course, if you're new to the channel, this is what the line we're talking about looks like. This is the merging together of the heart line and the head line. So you'll only see one line crossing the palm. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Here's the answer, some of the characteristics, so you can check there. A thin line straight across the palm is rare. You won't see it very often on an actual hand, but when it is present, this indicates a hypersensitive mentality with excellent perception, the sort of person who can answer a question before the other person has asked it. However, the principal motivation of the person that has this, with this excellent perception, is self-interest. They're doing it for self. All right. And if it is the case of that line, excellent perception, that means high in intuition. They're intuitive. They may even be psychic. They may be a medium. So I would suggest you look for other signs on the palm. We covered that in the past videos. Right in here, you may have an X right in the center here. You may have a Solomon line under the index finger. And there may be other things there. So it's usually somewhat of a package deal when you have the strong perception. Okay, let's move on. I don't have an example of a photo with that, so we just leave this. Now we go to low set. If it's low set, right in the area of where the headline usually starts. Headline starts here, and heart line starts here. These lines are common. You need a handprint to really see them all. So just the naked eye can't tell. It just looks like a line. Okay, so let's see what it says about low set. A low set transverse crease on the palm, and that is often the case. Many people have it low set. Okay, you probably will see more low sets than you see high sets. Okay, as if there were a headline without the heart line. Just looking at this, you're probably thinking, if you're new to the channel, oh, that must be the heart line because heart line is up here. No, the heart line is somewhere in this line. You've got two lines in one. They merged together or they were fused together. Okay. As if they were a headline without the heart line, represent more intellectually driven and emotionally inhibited with a need to be right. Now that's saying what comes out of their mouth and their actions, they have thought out quite well, and it's intellectual 100, almost 100%. So where's the heart? Where's the emotion behind that? Well, it's in there, but it's not as strong as the thinking because it's in the area where the heart line is. Heart line is right in this area. Headline is up here. But of course, as I explained before, when you see a branch of what's missing, it adds a little more emotion to the person, trying to strive for a balance here. So this is fairly common on people who have a low set. Line may not be that long, but you will have lines up here to some degree. Okay? So the emotions are not 100%. Maybe they're functioning like, let's say if just I'm just speculating. Let's say you've got about 40% in the heart line here. Then of course that means the headline is taking up the rest. That would be 60%. But they get a little help up here. All right? So that's low set. Now let's take a look at some photos, a couple of photos with low set, so you can kind of compare. That's low set. And let's look at another one. That's low set. Okay? They're joined together at the beginning. Joined together at the beginning. All right. Okay, we leave this and go on to our last one. And this is high set. Notice here is the lifeline. See the space here? And somewhere in this line is the heart line. I'm sorry, I meant to say the headline first. Heartline is there too, but the headline, this is like headline, right in here. And it seems to want to drop off. That's what makes it semi, because the line is strong. It starts back here and it goes halfway into the lunar area. Okay, so this is set high. The space between the life and where the headline would normally be by itself means that this person is independent in their thinking. They have a mind of their own. They could be separate from the family. They could have moved away from the family. And their thinking process is very mature. Since it started here at beginning of life, they've been thinking all alone for themselves, even though they did have a family here, but it's like they didn't have control over this child when they were a child here. They're on their own. They make their own decisions. They just have a natural thing for doing that. And so they are moving into heart area. This is the heart area, high up, okay? So it's more emotional because the headline usually is a little lower or it starts a little lower, but this is high up and it meets the heart line and they merge together. But there is some thinking. That's the independence we have here. So usually when you see the space here, you do see a wing. You can call it a wing of a headline. But since they merged, it's still a single transverse palmar crease. The only difference is it doesn't go all the way because this sort of comes in there. So the thinking process is strong and the heart line is a little stronger. Okay, let's take a look at examples of what it may look like. That's high set. You see the space here? That's swooping way up there. Sorry about that. And let's take a look at one more. This is high set. Notice it's okay. All right. Well, that ends for today. And I noticed that we're all curious as to what are the characteristics if it's just in the left hand, or if it's in the right hand, or if it's in both hands. So we'll cover that our next time. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up if you liked it. That helps the channel tremendously. Also, make sure that you share and subscribe if you're new. And if you're not new, by all means, subscribe. This is the way things go here, and I hope you like it. Thanks for watching. Remember to love yourself. Have a great day. Love and light. Bye.